Oh, it is time, guys. It is time for the Arsenal Career Mode on FC24. It is finally time. I've been waiting so long. I've got the game early. A massive thank you to the EA Creator Network. I'm bringing you an Arsenal Career Mode on the 19th of September. The game doesn't come out for a little while, and I'm so privileged and so thankful that I'm able to do this. So we're going to get straight into things, guys, and this episode is going to be a long, uncut episode, just exploring the new game mode, exploring the new features that they've put in the game, and, well, deciding what I'm going to do with the team this year. So, starting off with the squad. This is the latest up-to-date squads. There's a few players here that maybe I'm going to get rid of that have left in real life, for example, but it's as up-to-date as I can get it. We have, of course, Raya on loan. Runarsson is out on loan. Ramsdale, is he going to be my first team goalkeeper? Yes, I think so. Okonkwo out on loan, of course, and then we have Hines. So we have a good amount of goalkeepers, but realistically, I only want to keep 3. Hines will probably go out on loan, and I'll have 2 in the squad, so Raya and Ramsdale. Tierney out on loan. It's such a weird sight to me. Why? It doesn't make any sense, but he'll, of course, finish that year and come back. Zinchenko, my number 1 left back, basically a central midfielder. He is going to be very important this season. Let me go a bit quicker here, because otherwise we'll be here all day. Tavares out on loan. Sousa, a player that I'll probably loan out again as well. Let me just scroll down so you guys can see all the players there. Gabriel, main left centre-back. Saliba, main right centre-back. Needs a new deal. Contract expires in 12 months. No, we're not losing him. Timber, new signing with an in-game face. Oh, I'm so happy about that. Our new number 12. Rekic out on loan. Kivior, I wish he had a face, but still very good player. We'll definitely be using him. I've never even heard of this guy. Taylor Foran. Probably going to loan him out. Maybe sell. I don't know. We've got quite a few centre-backs. Let's scroll down a little bit more. So we've got Cedric, a player that we will be selling for sure. Ben White with an in-game face, finally. Tommy Yasu, and then a couple of other players that are either out on loan or players that I'm probably going to loan or sell. Norton Cuffy, I will be using him at some point. He's an absolute monster of a player in career mode. He follows me on Twitter as well. If you're watching, Norton Cuffy, what a legend. We'll get you involved in the team, Brooke. And then we've got Walters, another player that I intend to use at some point. Scroll down again. Jorginho. I don't know how much game time I'm going to get him in, most of the large, big games. But for sure, as a rotational player, massive. Thomas Partey. El Neni. Declan Rice is an Arsenal player. He will be my number 6. I know. Partey isn't going to be my DM. It's going to be Declan Rice. I thought I'd maybe try him as a left central midfielder. I probably will still give that a go. But Declan Rice, I don't know. I think he's going to have to play as my main holding midfielder. Lokonga out on loan at Luton, of course. Aziz, probably not going to make it into my plans, if I'm honest, because we've got Patino instead. He's on loan at Swansea for a season. And then we'll continue down a little bit more. We've got Erdegaard, captain, of course. He's going to be incredible for us. Havertz, new signing. Hasn't quite hit the ground running in real life, but he's going to be epic for us. Fabio Vieira, having a very good start to the season. I'm hoping I can get him involved quite a lot. Serjan out on loan. Pepe, of course, has been released in real life, but he's in the squads here, so we will go ahead and do that as well. Smith Rowe isn't getting much game time until now. He will be playing for me a lot. Martinelli, of course. Flores recently left the club permanently, so we'll go ahead and sell him. Kozia Dubry, definitely one for the future in real life. I'm not so sure how much I'll use him in the game. He's just not high enough rated, And we've got players like Nelson who need minutes ahead of him, so Nelson's in there. Saka, of course, one of the most important players. Cannot wait to get him to, 90 rated, something silly like that. And then to finish off, guys, we've got Marquinhos out on loan. Trossard, I need to convert him to an actual left winger. I don't think I'll use him as a striker or a centre forward. Maybe a cam? I don't know. Jesus, of course, he will be my starting number 9. And Ketia will be backup. And then we've got 2 players out on loan, John Jules and Beereth. So that is the squad. Let's just go through this one more time and decide if there's any players that I want to change positions on. I think I might try getting Jorginho into central midfield instead of DM because of the lack of pace. No, I think I'll leave it for now. I think for sure I want to get Ødegaard's defense up a little bit, but it seems a bit of a waste to do that right at the start. Maybe I'll wait till he grows a little bit more in his attacking play. Smith Rowe as a left wing or a cam? Oh, it's so difficult, isn't it? I think there's only one player. I think for now, it's just Trossard in terms of changing position, and then the rest of the players will, of course, be put on different growth plans. So let's go ahead and give left wing as his first development plan. So that's going to take 2 weeks. And then I think in terms of training, I think we'll come back to that. I think we'll focus on other things just for now. So in terms of the first team, guys, and look at the new menu, by the way. It's, yeah, it's very good looking, isn't it? It's a tidy menu. Not too different in terms of where things are, but yeah, it's nice. So we've got Martinelli on the left, Jesus up front, Saka on the right, Ødegaard, Havertz and Rice. What are we thinking? Do I convert Havertz to more of a central midfielder, or do I just move his position up like that? I think that makes more sense, doesn't it? Have Ødegaard and Havertz both playing as a cam. They get all of their stats then, but it does mean Rice is going to be very isolated. He's going to be on his own. We'll see how that goes. I've already organised the bench and the reserves. So we've got Timber, Tomiyasu, Partey, Jorginho, and then we've got Vieira, Trossard, and Ketia, and you know the rest of the players. So I'm quite happy with that. I'm happy with the formation. I'm happy with you know, the setup that we've got so far. But now we are going to sort out our tactical vision. This is a new feature in the new game. And we are going to go with, do I go tiki-taka or do I do gegenpressing? Press after possession loss? Or do we do park the bus because we're Arsenal and that's how we play? I think we go gegenpress. So this is fast build-up. It's direct passing. We're not lobbing the ball forward too much. And it's about pressing. As soon as we lose the ball, bang, get on them. So I think that's what we're going to do. You can actually change the defensive one. But I'm going to stick with this. I'm quite happy with the width and the depth. That's fine, 40 and 65. We'll stick with everything. I think, you know, part of the learning curve of this new feature is just trying things out. So we'll give that a go. We'll have lots of players forward for free kicks. I think that makes... Oh, maybe drop one back. Let's just do that as well. Maybe that. I don't want to overdo it. In terms of roles, I'm happy with that. And instructions, let's see if we can do something here. So I definitely want cut inside. That's fine. Cut inside. Jesus. No, he does come back every now and again. With Havertz and Ødegaard, do I ask them to come back a little bit? I don't know. That seems a little bit risky. I need to have one of them forward at least. Declan Rice, though, for sure, we're going to have stay back while attacking. Although he is so good at carrying the ball forward. Do you know what? I'm going to risk it. I'm going to have him doing a bit of everything. Balanced. Ben White, join the attack. Yes. And we definitely want it to be a overlap. And then with Zinchenko, we want to join the attack and we want it to be inverted. So he will cut inside. Do I have balanced attack? No. We'll stick with join the attack. That's what we want. And stick to position. I don't want to overdo it because we haven't tried it yet. So we'll go ahead and save that. This is one of the other things I need to get to grips with as well. It's the coaching system. We're going to be able to bring in coaches this time. So let's do team strategy. And obviously, if you're doing this for the first time and you have no idea what you're doing, make sure you read everything. It does explain everything. You saw the pop-up there. I've already played 2 versions of this game, so I've already read through those. But we are sticking with the gegenpress, so that's absolutely fine. And then we have the coach management. So the idea here is you hire enough coaches to get to the ideal amount of stars, and that is going to boost your player development. It's going to really help get your players to their maximum potential each season. And of course, it will dynamically take over the next season when there's more dynamic potential and changes in those players based off how much you use them, how many goals they've scored, their form, basically. So being Arsenal, I think our main focus should absolutely be on attack. So we're going to go ahead and sort out a couple of coaches right now. It doesn't seem to be too expensive. What I'm going to do, though, is go with Gegenpress as it's my tactical vision. I want to make sure that I hire coaches that are best with that. So in the top right, you can see the logo. It's got the 4 arrows pointing into the circle. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to toggle to filter by the tactical visions. And we're going to scroll down a little bit here until we see some more. There's only one? Really? There's only one? What is this? Okay, that's... There doesn't seem to be too many. Okay, let's go back a sec and let's see. If I go into midfield, are we going to have the same ones? Seems different. Is it? No, they are the same. Okay, so this is different from the earlier versions that I played. I don't know if maybe because it was an early test version of the game, I was able to hire so many coaches almost straight away. There were probably at least 10 of each tactical vision. It seems like that's not the case right now. So tactical knowledge boosts a player overall when they're on the pitch. Coach skills reduce the player's development plan's duration. So it's all about reducing that duration. Get those boosts as soon as possible. It kind of sucks that I'm going to hire an expert here, but he isn't from that tactical vision of Gegenpress. That's what I'm using. So is it worth waiting for maybe like a refresh? Maybe we'll get some more coaches in there, because the only one I've got is a silver, was it? His knowledge is only accomplished. Lars Moen. All right, let's test signing a really cheap one. So he's in. Hire. So that gave us 1 star, of course, because he's got 1 star in attack. Technically, he would be better in midfield. He'd give us 2 stars there. Okay. Does that mean he's now replaced and I could find a different one? Let's have a look. Doesn't look like it. I'm going to have to learn this with you guys. Is this going to refresh? I think it probably will. Okay. Well, I guess I'm just going to hire a very, very good attacking coach for now. We'll go with Michael Berry. And he is, of course, going to slot in at the top here. Nice. 5 stars. What I'm going to do is I'm going to stick with 1 coach in each area for now. Have we got another top of the line 5-star, 5-star, 5-star? Not really. I'm looking for a good defensive coach here. So let's toggle by defense. And we've got Amber Parker on 6,500 grand per week. So let's throw that coach in there. Goalkeeping, ideal 9. Okay, so we don't need to worry about goalkeeping so much, it seems. So let's toggle by that. And we've got Ellis Gregory. And again, I don't think it's refreshed. We don't have any others coming in that are experts with Gegenpress. So it really is going to take some time to build this up and find specific coaches. And that's a good thing, by the way, because it was too easy before. So what I'm going to do is hire another midfield one just to make up for the gap there. We've only got 2-star. So let's go ahead and bring in a top midfield coach as well. Again, none for Gegenpress. Should I go with the cheaper option here? Just go with Nathan Jenkins, maybe? Because what you can do is just fire them. You know, it's obviously it costs a bit of money, but it's not going to break the bank. So for now, 5-star attack, 6-star midfield, 5-star defense, and 4-star goalkeeping. Not too bad. But when it refreshes and if, you know, a few Gegenpress coaches pop up, I'm just going to hire them all because I know I'm always going to play with Gegenpress. So that's perfect. Job done there. Training plan. Let's go ahead and take a look at this. So what we have here, oh, great. Look at it. It's bugged. The text in the top right corner. Fantastic. What I'm going to do is, I think I'm going to go ahead and apply to all players, and I want it to be, I think, more performance focused at the moment. They're all fully fit because we're in pre-season. We haven't played any games yet, so I think sharpness is probably more important. So what I'm going to do is apply performance-based performance focused on Gabriel Jesus, but then I'm going to apply for all players. So again, quite simple. I want all of my players to focus on sharpness right now, and that's good. And then what we'll do is we'll come back to this all the time. And whilst we're here, let's have a look at the objectives. What have we got to do this season? So we've got no youth development objectives. Okay. Sign 3 players born in South America. That is a critical one. Really? Okay. 3 Brazilians it is. They want me to reach the Champions League final. Easy. Yeah, no worries. They want me to win the Premier League. Yeah, thought so. And win the FA Cup. So, you know, they want me to almost win the treble, or at least have the ability to get into all of the finals and win the league. They want me to finish with a profit margin of over £250,000. I mean, it's probably possible, seeing as I won't be signing any players at the start here, guys. The window is shut. I'm using the team that I've been given. So, yeah, that's something for you guys to remember. I did say, though, I would release Pepe. So let's go ahead and do that. Pepe is going to be leaving the club on a free. It's going to cost me 2 million. Oh, my God. I'm doing it, though. I'm actually going to do it. I could sell him. I could sell him in January, get some money. But for the sake of realism, guys, gone. 2 million to do that. And Flores as well. Although I could just sell him. We did sell him. I don't think it was a case of him being released. Yeah, I think we'll go ahead and sell him at some point. There wasn't anyone else, I don't think. I think that was it. Yeah, we're good. Okay. And in terms of Raya, I should probably buy him permanently at the end of Season 1, right? I should probably, you know, make sure that he joins us permanently, because that's going to happen in real life. 100%. So, as I said, transfers are completely switched off. There are no transfers until the January transfer window, and we'll focus on that then. It's just about getting to January, seeing how we're getting on, seeing if there's any gaps in the team, really. We've got a massive budget of 127 million. It's a lot of money, but it will disappear so damn quickly. And by the way, I'm playing as Mikel Arteta. For once, I'm not creating myself in the game. We are Mikel Arteta. Let's have a look at the calendar and see what we've got going on here. So we've got the Community Shield against Man City, which, of course, we won. We then have Nottingham Forest, Crystal Palace, Fulham. Nice. This is sick. They've actually got the real fixture list, although in the Champions League we're playing Sevilla first. But I remember last year the fixtures were made up. It was completely randomised. I think it was because of COVID and the delay to the start of the season before, and it messed with all the fixtures. I don't really know. But oh, look at this month. Damn. This is going to be fun, isn't it? So I think for now, we are just going to go ahead and advance. We've got a pre-season tournament invite. Can I go to that, please? Oh, it's not. We're not quite there yet. Here we go. So instead of getting it right away, you get it a week or two in. Technically, I don't need to do this. I don't really need the money. I might go with this one here. It's the toughest one, I would say, in terms of the teams involved. But it's 6 million big ones. Let's go ahead and do that. And what we'll do is we'll get some players in and out of each fixture, get some sharpness into the players. Trossard has already finished his training. That's great. So he will now be a left winger. That's exactly where I want him. And we'll focus on their training drill soon. And look at that. Nice. So if Jesus has finished that training, yeah, look, every single player is fully sharp now. So the idea would be is to go back to balanced for the season to start. We'll apply that to everyone. And if I see certain players getting really tired or certain players lacking sharpness, I will tweak this. But for now, because it's early in the season, there's no issues. Every player is fully fit and fully sharp. I really like that system. That's really, really cool. So what we're going to do now is kick off against Leverkusen. Let's just check these emails really quick. I've noticed you keep shifting the training plans. Yeah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. And let's have a look at this. Good morning, Mr. Mikel. Oh, it was over. Okay. Not going to find any more players, apparently. I'm not looking for any players right now. So what I want to do is show you guys the match preparation. So this is new in the game. Instead of doing training like we used to, you now do a training session before each game. And based on how well you do it, certain players that we're in training will have a boost for the game. Or you can just not do it. And that's the best thing, because I think it's quite strong. You know, imagine doing training and every single game having players with insane boosts. And it gives them big boosts. I'm talking big boosts. Very, very noticeable. So I think eventually I stopped doing it. So what we're going to do here is do the pre-match reports. This is where you learn about the team you're about to play against. It will show you their lineup. It will show you the probable players that will start. And also you can see their tactical vision. So apparently they've got no key defensive players. And we can't see their form because, of course, they haven't played yet. But their key attacking player is Schick. Okay, good player. But I'm not too worried about Bayer Leverkusen, although Granit Xhaka is going to be coming against us again. Oh, poor guy. I'm going to really miss Granit Xhaka. So this is obviously something that you're going to get very used to very quickly, because there's only a certain amount of tactical visions. But what you can do is when you're coming up against a team that play a specific way, you then might want to change yours, you know, to combat it and have an advantage or whatever. So let's have a look at their lineup. So Granit Xhaka's in there. I mean, their front three is pretty scary. Adli is so quick in this year's game. Very strong defence, although I would put Kasunu in there. I'm surprised they haven't got Kasunu. And no Wirtz as well. Why is he on the bench? And they signed Teller and Boniface, and they're not even starting. Very interesting. I think we should be okay. We can go to team stats here and see how many goals and assists and clean sheets and all that stuff. Can I see their ratings? Oh my God, I can see their ratings here. Not all of them, though. Just some. So Granit Xhaka is 82 rated in this year's game. Okay. Interesting. So you can see a little bit of information if you want to about their team. Outside of this page, you can see their ratings. Just press Y. Love it. Okay, so that should be pre-match report done. As you can see, there's a little green tick. And then we go into training session. And I'll show you what this is. But I do have to warn you guys, I'm not going to be doing this before every game, because I don't want my players to have superhuman boosts all the time. So what we're going to do is, should we do knock-on dribbles and give Saka flair and Jesus rapid? Let's do that. Confirm. And this is replacing training completely. You don't have to do training drills and get them to A's, you know, every single career mode. In the end, I ended up using mods, remember? Saka feels very quick. And we'll smack that into the top right corner. One of the toughest training drills, this. Look at it. I mean, how do I manage to do this, guys? I'm actually not doing a very good job this time. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Yeah, I'm losing points by slowing down. And then, bang, top left corner. Beautiful. Saka felt a lot better than Jesus. But Saka is 86 rated. His dribbling is genuinely insane in this game. 86 rated Saka. Okay, and finish that. And then we've got one more, and I'm sure we will get the perfect score. And then what we're going to do is try out the playable highlights and see if they've made any changes with that, because I thought it was pretty shocking, if I'm honest. Oh, what? Wait, Nelson's in goal. Fantastic. A winger is in goal. Great job, EA. Okay, so I don't think Saka got flair because he's already got it. But Jesus has gained the temporary play style rapid. So what we're going to do is kick off here. And then we can decide how we want to play the game. Now, I'm not going to play pre-season. I don't want to bore you guys to death. So what we can do is play attacking highlights. Or do I play all? Let's play all of the highlights. This is the first time I'm playing the full game, by the way. It might be so different compared to the game I played in alpha and in beta. So here is a little pre-match cutscene. I love this stuff. It'd be a lot cooler if this was the Emirates, but of course this is a pre-season tournament. We're playing wherever the tournament is. But this is just sick, and I love this kit, man. One of my favourite kits we've released in a long time. I think last year's is just slightly better. But here we go, guys. The first game on FC24. Let's see if the highlights are any better. I've got a feeling they're not going to be any different whatsoever. So remember, it's just going to jump into random parts of the game. And it's going to be an Arsenal counter-attack. Okay. Declan Rice on the ball. And it's 3v3. I'm just going to poke it over the top for Saka. Oh, and I've lost it. And that means we go to the next highlight. Okay. Long cross by Arsenal. What? We've only got a couple of minutes left in this half. Okay. What? Oh, my God. Oh, what a save. What? The game just ended and it's 1-1. Oh, my God. What? Playable highlights. I'm sorry, what? I'm never, ever, ever, ever using this feature. I am so disappointed they haven't improved that. Oh, that is actually shocking. Oh my God. It just jumped to the end of the game and we scored and they scored. Okay, sure. Incredible. So what we're going to do is quickly go through training because otherwise I'm going to miss out on players gaining stats. So we are going to go with whatever's quickest, really. Sweeper keeper for Raya. Ramsdale, I think same with him, although... Actually, no, it's good. Sweeper keeper's good because the handling and the positioning needs to come up a little bit. His kicking is very high. Okay. Hein, same again. We want all of our keepers to be sweeper keepers. So, Zinchenko, what do we do with him? What's he weak at? Honestly, his stats are a joke. He's such a good player. I understand that he can't have 80 pace because he's not that quick. But 66? Come on. Let's improve the pace for sure. We'll go with attacking wide back or inverted. What do we do? I think we go inverted wide back. And then we'll go Sousa. He's going to go out on loan, so I'm not going to worry about that. What do we do with Gabriel? I wish they would redo his face scan because he's so bald and he's been to Turkey and had his hair done. He's had a hairline replaced. He's got the turkey do. And the turkey do. But he hasn't had it updated, unfortunately. The quickest way to get him up higher is stopper. So we're going to go with that. Oh, Saliba's only going to take 9 weeks. Oh, look at that. Sweeper it is. Now, Timber. Am I going to use him as a centre-back? Probably not. I think maybe I should add a second position for him. He's already able to play right back. So do I add left back? I think I do. We're going to add left back as part of his Arsenal. Excuse the pun. And then I might put him back to right back. Although, does it actually matter? If he's good at right back, he can play left back. It doesn't really matter too much, does it? So let's just convert him to right back because I would like another right back anyway. In terms of Kivior's growth, sweeper. He's going out on loan. Cedric's going to be sold. Ben White. Ooh. Ooh. I think I might go wide back. Although I'd like his pace to be a little bit better. We'll go attacking wide back. He does get it forward quite a lot. Tomiyasu, we're going to go inverted because I'll probably end up using him on the left side quite a bit. I'm going to sell Alabiosu. Walters will go out on loan. Jorginho. Okay, what do we do with Jorginho? He's at an age where he's not going to improve very quickly either way. So I think we'll just go with... I mean, none of his stats are going to go up here. So we'll just leave him on balanced for now. And it's the same with Thomas Partey. Same with El Neni. Now, Declan Rice. What do we do with him? If I get his shooting up, he is going to be insane at everything. I'm quite tempted to train him into the central midfield role. 175 weeks! Excuse me? But it's going to improve his shooting. I want to do it. It gives me the option of playing him further forward, which is what we bought him for. He can do both. So that's what I'm going to do. Aziz will go out on loan. Erdegaard, I want to improve his defending a little bit. But honestly, I think it makes sense to just improve what he's already very good at as well. Oh, I just had a shiver. Should I go Dynamo? It'll give his interceptions a little bit more as well. Yeah, I'm going to go Dynamo. Now, Havertz is an interesting one as well. What am I going to have him in the team for? The physicality, the height? The goals. The passing is a little bit low. Maybe we could do passing. Do I convert him to striker? Is he going to give me more than Nketiah? Probably. It'd only take 21 weeks. Oh, what do we do? This is a tricky one. I think for now, I'm going to go with Shadow Striker. Because I think he's in the team more for goals than someone like Ødegaard, although Ødegaard gets goals. So we'll go with that for now. Fabio Vieira absolutely needs to improve physically. So what can I do with that? Nothing really. I can only do his stamina. If I go on balanced, it's going to take an extra 10 weeks for him to grow. But he is going to gain aggression, strength, jumping, things like that. But then again, I want his shooting to be better as well. I think I'm going to go Shadow Striker, actually. See, this is why I didn't want to do this straight away. It takes me a while to pick. Right, Trossard is not going to grow. Fair enough. Smith Rowe, I'm tempted to convert him to Cam. I don't really want him as a winger, so I'm going to do that. That's only going to take 2 weeks. Martinelli, absolutely want to get that shooting up as high as possible, so we'll go inverted winger. Flores is going to be sold. Cozy Dewberry out on loan. Nelson, let's do inverted winger. Or do I do support winger? I want to get his shooting up as well. Yeah, inverted winger. I wish there was a way to stop the weak foot from growing, though, because... from getting better. He's never going to be a 5-star weak foot player, but in-game, I can make him. In real life, I mean, he won't. He won't be able to do that, but it's a little bit broken at times, isn't it? You end up having 5-star skiller, 5-star weak foot on all players. With Saka... Maybe his passing, and we can give him 5-star skills as well. That's worth it, for sure. With Jesus, I am going to go ahead and improve his passing. I think it's probably his attribute he could do with it the most. Although I'm not really looking... It doesn't look like I can really do it. His shooting should be a little bit higher, don't you think? I'm going to go with Poacher. And I'll probably do the same with Nketiah. And that's it. Hopefully that wasn't too boring for you guys. Happy with that. Okay, so what I'm going to do, just for the rest of this episode, because we're already half an hour in, I'm just going to finish the pre-season tournament, and then tomorrow we kick off the Premier League. So, pre-match report, let's have a look. Oh, fantastic. They're really good. Harry Kane up front. Love that. Oh, tiki-taka. Key attacking player is Coman. Defensive player, Lima. Really? Well, they drew their last game. Do I want to do training? No, I'm not going to do training this time. And this time, I'm going to go ahead and just quick sim, but we should probably change... Can I... That's the wrong button. Can I change the players, please? I'm a little bit worried about fitness levels. Let's go with Timber, Kivior, Vieira, Nketiah, Trossard. Just some slight changes there. And then we will go ahead and... I just clicked play game, didn't I? Okay, well, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, look, it's the same stadium, I think. And we've got Harry Kane walking out. Look at the kit. I did want to see the kit, to be fair. It is very, very out there in your face, isn't it? Let's see it on the pitch. Jesus, are you trying to blind me, game? Okay, let's see if we... Where is it? Jump to... Oh, tactical view. Look, guys. I am Arteta. Just can't really see anything from here. See, again, it's one of those things, right? It's a really cool feature on paper. But I can't see. Go on, Saka. Go on, boys. Vieira. Oh! We scored! And I didn't really get to see. Let's have a look at the replay before we jump to result here. But at least now you've seen the tactical view, which unfortunately I just don't think many people are going to use. It's too difficult to see. Although I think there's probably a way to change it so you can sit back and actually see the pitch. That's a really good goal, by the way. Actually, a very good goal. Right, so we're going to go ahead and jump to sim to end. And 3-3. Ooh, what a game. Harry Kane scored 2 in the end there. Damn him. Had to be Harry Kane, didn't it? Okay, so 2 draws from 2 games. Not ideal. We'll get into the next one, though. It is Real Betis. Again, just going to do the check here and see what they're playing, just to get an idea. So they've lost 2. Bellerin, ex-Arsenal, of course. Fekir, their main attacking player. I mean, it's a good team. It is. It's a very decent team. But we should be winning this comfortably. So 1 out of 2 match preparation. I'm going to change a few players again. This time I'm going to go with Nelson on the right. Tomiyasu at right back. We're going to go with Raya in goal. And I'm going to play Smith Rowe in midfield. And let's go with... Ooh. Yeah, I need another left back, don't I? I really do. Timber at left back, I guess. Just to switch it up a little bit. So we're going to go ahead and quick sim. That's what we're going to do. And we've won 4-2. Much, much better there. Martinelli getting a hat-trick. No, Martinelli just scored 4 goals. Are you kidding me? He got a 10 out of 10 rating. Ridiculous. If only you could check highlights after. I would love that. Even if it was just randomly generated, it would be so, so cool. So that's the pre-season tournament done. And we didn't win. Did we win any money at all? I don't think so. But the Community Shield is up next. Do I play it? I think I want to leave it for tomorrow. I want tomorrow's episode to be the start. So we'll be taking on Man City. I'm excited, guys. I'm really excited because there are some nice new features in the game this year. And I think my favourite thing is the gameplay. Genuinely, like from what I've played before, it's really good. I'm interested to see if it feels good in the release. So thank you for watching episode 1. I hope you enjoyed the completely unedited, just throwing an episode up there for you guys, because I literally found out an hour or 2 ago I was getting the game. So I have not had time. I just wanted to get something up for you guys. So episode 2 tomorrow, guys. We'll be playing that first game, and I'm so excited to beat Man City.